Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. Where would you move to? That was a question one of my subscribers and commenters asked me the other day in one of the comments. And I've been living in the state of Oregon for the past 25 plus years. And I must say, I never thought I would be thinking about it. But lately, with all these problems, I actually have been thinking about it. And it's a difficult question to answer because there is a lot of things at play, there is a lot of things to consider. When you look at what's going on with coronavirus, with all the masks mandate and all the BS in general, Oregon is not the best state to be at. The whole West Coast as a whole is not a good place to be. California is more crazy than ever, of course. Washington is just as bad as Oregon, especially the big cities like Seattle, Portland. Out in the small towns, people are more normal. They use their common sense. In the cities, they're just bunch of sheeple, repeating what the TV says without even thinking about it. And I must say this, there are many options, of course, and lots of former Soviets that were here in Oregon, in Portland, already have moved from Portland. Lots of them moved several years ago to Missouri, and a lot of them are still moving, some to Missouri, some to Texas, and a lot of them are moving to South Carolina. There are good reasons to move to South Carolina. At the moment, real estate is much cheaper than it is in Portland, and there is just not many whacked out people like it is out here, which is the main reason. And I've been actually last few days thinking about South Carolina myself. One thing I don't like about South Carolina is the fact that it is on the East Coast. There are a lot of people moving down there from New York and other, maybe Washington DC perhaps, it's right there. I don't like the fact that there is not far away Norfolk military bases, the Navy base. I don't like the fact that there is in South Carolina, there are 4 nuclear power plants, as opposed to, I think there is none in Northwest. There might be one in eastern Washington. Not sure if it's still functioning or not, but there might be one. Otherwise, there is nothing in Oregon. Besides that one in Washington, there's nothing in Washington, Idaho, Montana, Nevada, nothing. A couple in California, I think, 2 or 3. So I don't like that fact. And from prepper's perspective, place like Idaho or Montana would make more sense. No nuclear power plants, very low population, especially Montana. There is one drawback though, and that drawback could be also your salvation during bad tribulation, during bad SHEF. It's harsh winter. Nobody likes cold weather, most people don't. I don't love it, but I can deal with it. After all, I'm from the Ukraine. I did live in upstate New York for 6 years, so not loving too much snow or cold, but I can deal with it. However, South Carolina offers a lot of good stuff as well. While there is no SHF to speak of, nothing major yet, the climate is soft, just like in Oregon, maybe slightly warmer. And when I say Oregon, I mean Pacific Northwest, because if you go eastern Oregon, It's very harsh. Hard winter, lots of snow, cold, just like upstate New York. So soft climate, Washington is warmer, much warmer than Pacific. You can go swimming, your kids would love it. Myrtle Beach is wonderful, been there once. And if you want even warmer waters, just drive down to Florida for a few hours, even better. Florida, however, I always used to, when I was younger, dream about moving to Florida, but not anymore. Simply because the Florida, in my opinion, is a trap. With 24 million people living there, there's only two major highways out of there, 75 and 95. Couple of small roads. If some major event takes place, you're stuck there, and you're not getting out for a long time. So South Carolina, from that perspective, is better because it's on the mainland. There's lots of ways out of it. Even if there was a meltdown on a nuclear power plant, just get in the car, take your family and whatever you can fit in your car and walk the heck out. And of course, as I mentioned just a minute ago, places like Idaho or Montana does make more sense. And if you prepare yourself for the winter, you have plenty of firewood, you have wood stove, of course, four-wheel drive car with the snow tires, it's not so bad. Still, I'm leaning towards South Carolina a little bit more. For a long term, like super long term, would be better other two states. But I'm just thinking that, we only have one life. And if you do enjoy snow and cold, that's great. My father, for example, loves snow. He loves to stand still in a blizzard and enjoy snow hitting his face. He just loves it. And the people are like that. There's a lot of people like that. I'm not one of them. So I was just thinking that South Carolina might make more sense to me at the moment. And if there was some major event that I would have to leave, I would probably move back out west to one of those states. Although it sucks to think about moving twice. First, I already moved across the country from New York to here once. And imagine now move from here back to East Coast and then from East Coast back out west. Oh, that would suck. I don't know. What do you guys think? Please drop me a comment below, your opinion, and which state is a great state, or maybe more than one state to move to. Regardless where you're at, which state would be the best or one of the better places to move to? Please share this video if you find it useful, and don't forget to drop me one of these. I always appreciate it. And please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next upload. Bye-bye.